All right, another successful mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very. Let's do it. Girl needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona. I don't remember what it's called. Crew, happy Sunday, guys. Glad to see you on a weekend edition of an Ear to Ear Magic Live, and on such an amazing day. I hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. I hope your Sundays turning out to be a wonderful escape from the work week, and thank you to the entire Magic crew for joining us here live here at a Sandals Resort here in St. Vincent, Grenadines. And I know you guys are thinking that I am just here having the best vacay of my life, but the whole reason we do what we do here at Ear to Ear Magic is to bring you guys along with us, to share the experiences and to see what you can do if you were to come to these places yourselves. So I just can't stay here without spending some time with the crew. And I got connection. I've got signal. I'm paying for international coverage from AT&T. I am going to do this, and I am so glad that you could join us here at Sandals. This is an amazing resort. We're going to spend some time over the next few minutes giving you guys a live tour of the Sandals Resort. I don't know if you've ever been to Sandals. I don't know if you've even heard of Sandals or beaches. But we hope that if you're watching this with us live, or maybe you're coming and watching this in replay afterwards, we hope that this helps you get a little bit more knowledge and understanding of what a Sandals Resort is. Now look, we are nestled here in our own little private inlet. Nothing is here in between these mountains except for this resort. And I was talking with one of the DJs coming in and setting up at the bar, the swim up bar at the main pool this morning, and he comes in and he looks at me and he's like, "Oh, it's going to be a hot one." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" He goes, "Oh, it's so hot." I said, "Really? You think it's hot?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I live here." He says, "It's going to be a hot day today." I'm like, it feels like Orlando, but it's breezy and I'm loving it, and it's just beautiful. So if you're wherever you may be watching, if it is a cold, cool day, if you've just had snow recently, we hope that you can come and hang out here with us in the Caribbean for just a few minutes and experience Sandals. So Sandals is a all-inclusive resort that has many, many locations. This is just their brand new one. They just opened up in March of 2024. They cater to adults and couples. You have to be 18 years of age to check into a Sandals. And they have sister resorts that they call beaches for families. So if you want a beach experience or family experience like this, you can contact us and we'll help you guys out with beaches. But if you want to leave the kids at home and just hang out with the adults, Sandals is the way to go. They have a lot of locations, and we can find you guys the one that best fits you. So this is our main lobby. Let's head on in, guys. Gonna get into some shade here so I can see the chat. How's the Magic Crew doing today? How you doing, Nicola G? Good to see you, Jill. Janelle, welcome in. Carol L is here. What time is it here? It's the same time as Eastern Standard Time. So 2 p.m. Or actually, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. It's not 2 p.m. It's island time. It is what time you wanted to be. What time did you tell me to be there? I don't know. I'm on island time. So look at this open lobby, guys. This is where guests will first come in, check in, and to get to their rooms. We've got a bar here. We've got live music being played. Check-in is just here to my right. This is just one of, I believe, 9 bars all across the entire resort. And because it's all inclusive, whatever you want, whenever you want it, you just walk up and ask for it. All right, I threw Gus off by that roof shot. Let's see if I can get him to recalibrate. I was in here last night and they were playing live music. Good afternoon, Cinder. Welcome in. Kitten Duo missed our Facebook Live yesterday where we took you guys to my room and did a little bit of a room tour. Kitten came in and left me a message. I missed it. Well, Kitten, if it's okay, if I may, would you be okay if I took you to the Garden Villas 1-bedroom butler suite? And we'll show you guys what my room looks like while I'm staying here this weekend. Now, I do not have my secondary device with me to watch chat. So if you do have questions, if I don't see it the first time, I'm not ignoring you. I am just taking in the Caribbean sun. So feel free to ask a second time and get the help of one of the mods, but we'll get your question answered. And if you're watching today, whether live or in replay, if you have a question about the resort, feel free to leave a comment or a question after the stream is over. We'll go back through and make sure we can take care of all of those questions for you guys. Welcome in, oh Missy. She's putting FMF Raptor on alert. You're gonna want to see this. I wish I could bring all of you guys here to experience this. This is so different than the life of a theme park vacation. It is just the exact opposite. Whereas on a theme park vacation, it's like, all right, park opens at 9 o'clock and we have fast passes for this and we have lunch at this and we got to make sure we get over there for that. And this is the time for this show. And then we've got dinner reservation. Doesn't work this way here. It does not work this way here. Different lifestyle. How you doing today, Terry? Welcome in, Leo. I'm gonna try to take it easy because I want to rush through and show you guys everything. But the views and the things that they have here are just amazing. They're just beautiful. Over to my left, we have ourselves the Lady Palm club level rooms. And this is where you're gonna have your swim up suites. I don't know if you guys saw any of my posts from this morning. We got the tour. I've been working since we've gotten here. with official tours and meetings with Sandals. And they actually allowed us to go through and see all of the, we got to see all of the rooms except for one. And because it's the most exclusive room and all of them were booked. But they have told us that there may be one of those become available later this afternoon. So I may have to jump out and run over to see it. It is over the water. I'll show you what they look like outside. This is our main pool area. This is where all the daytime action happens. Shockingly enough, guys, at nighttime, this is empty. Everybody comes to the pool all day long, hangs out in the cabanas, goes up to the swim up bars, has an amazing time in the daytime, and then around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, everybody disappears. And they all head back to their rooms. They get showered up. They dress up in nice sparkly beachwear. And then they start dining and going to nighttime activities and dancing. I walk through here at night, it's just empty. The main pool is here to my right. Over here to my left is called the Crescent Pool. And then I'm going to show you guys, this is what we call the swim up. The Lady Palm, if you're on the first floor, you can get a Lady Palm club level swim up. And you can see there are horizon pools at the edge of each of these two buildings. And those who have a room at the bottom, their patio lanai actually has a walkout onto the patio and you go right out into the swim area. You have your own pool. Easy access, you don't have to share the pool with anybody else. And on the patio, you also have what they call a tranquility tub, where you can you can just take yourself a nice little bath. And you're like, there's no way I'm taking a bath on the lanai, but there are curtains that you can pull aside and make some privacy for yourself. We're gonna get lots of copyrights today, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that today, because this is a party resort going on. I know it can do it, isn't it nice to just be able to just walk out of your room and go immediately into a pool. First floor is what you're going to be looking for that. Most all, if not all, of the Sandals resorts have some sort of swim up facility like that. And there's plenty of pools here, but it's nice to have the swim up. And of course, no one else gets in those pools except for those who are staying in those suites. So it's like having your own private pool. Since no one's out in the pool at the moment, I'm just gonna go to the side so you guys can see how it works. Yeah, you can come in your room through the hallways, or you can just enter in through the pool every time. No filter, blue waters. Swim up pools. Did anyone ever have that on their bucket list for vacation? Who has it now? One thing I really love about this place is that there are bicycles everywhere for every guest to use. So instead of having to walk everywhere, you simply commandeer a bike and do like I did the past 2 days. Figure out that it has been a couple of decades since you've been on a bicycle. I thought that, you know, they always say the phrase, once you learn how to ride a bike, you always know how to ride a bike. Yeah, no, they lie. I got on that thing and I was so wobbly, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I do this as a kid? Yeah, Good afternoon. If you guys are just joining us here, welcome to Ear to Ear Magic Live here from the St. Vincent Sandals Resort, showing you guys an amazing way to vacation that is so completely different than doing it. Yes, we love Walt Disney World. Yes, we are excited about Epic Universal Studios, which we're going to be taking you guys there on Thursday. So hope you guys can join us for that. But this is a different type of vacation. Now, this is an all-inclusive resort, meaning that when you get here, you don't have to pull out cash. Unless you're buying something specific at the gift shop or tipping your butler if you're living in a butler suite, or unless you're paying for excursions that are outside of the resort, you're not going to need that wallet. Go ahead and put it in your in-room safe. You don't need it. Now guys, it is extremely bright, it is extremely sunny, and I wouldn't want it any other way. But that does make my ability to read the chat a little on the low side. So until I can get some shade, let the mods or Susan come in and help answer your questions for now. I'll be back with you guys again as soon as I can find some shade for a moment. This is our main pool. Guys, they were doing fitness classes out here earlier this morning. The fitness instructor was out here and everybody else is doing push-ups in the water. There is our swim-up pool. Bar right there in the middle. Like I said, there are one of 9 bars on property. Walk up and say, please, thank you. May I have another daiquiri? And they are quick to respond when it comes to your rum drinks. I don't know, something about being in the area. They got rum, I'll promise you that. Everybody get up. Alright, I'm going to try to take you guys to as many places as I can over the next hour or so. Not to rush it along. Look at this food being delivered to the pool. That's extravagant right there. Yeah. You're hungry? Just tell them what you want. We have 11, count them, 11 places to eat and dine here on property. One of them, Buchan, is a family style. I'm going to be dining here tonight at 8:30. I'll take you guys into the dining room here so I can enjoy some shade, maybe answer a couple of questions with you guys while we're waiting. This is where we'll be dining this evening. Reservations are not required at any of the restaurants except for Butch's Steakhouse. But that doesn't mean that they are not pretty busy. How you doing, Joanna? I'm going to sit here for just a moment, guys, in the shade. Let my phone cool off for just a second, and also let me be able to see the chat and catch up with you guys. This is just some of the items that are used in the meals that will be served tonight. All of them local, fresh. You've got sugar cane, you've got coconuts, you've got passion fruit, you've got cacao, you've got plantains, you've got bananas. And so I'm excited. All the food that will be served tonight will also be served with a lot of spices and pre-made mixes. All served family style. You're looking at the entire dining room, guys. There are 4, count them, 4 long tables, and everybody eats together with people that you didn't necessarily come with. So here, I'm going to have a seat for just a moment. We've got a lot more to see, but what questions do you guys have while I'm still inside and can share with you? Welcome in, Charles. Randy and Heidi, good afternoon. Disney Houston's, how are you? Ed's Theme Parks. Good to see you this afternoon. Can you say hello to Yvonne? So, well, I can. As long as Yvonne wants to say hello back to everybody, we love it. How you doing, Yvonne? Good to see you. Hi, Yvonne. I know if you guys don't know who I am, I'm not wearing my ear-to-ear magic polo, so maybe you might not be able to recognize me. But while I'm on work here, and I am working here, I am not allowed. I'm not allowed to wear anything that is promotional. They do not want anyone to be bothered by or felt like they are being sold anything. They want everyone here as a guest to feel extremely relaxed. So I have to wear island gear. So glad you could join us today, Yvonne. 3 Strands, how you doing today? Kitten Duo, can we go to dinner with you this evening? I'll have to ask. There's only room for 8 people at each table. So I'll have to figure out how many of you guys I'm allowed to bring to the table. We'll have to see. But I am kind of excited to try this out tonight. While we are stopped for just a moment, I do want to remind you guys, if you have always wanted to try out a Sandals resort or beaches resort, I know you guys don't think about us as being someone who does this type of travel planning, but we do. And we would love to be a part of it with you guys as well. You can reach out to us at ear-to-earmagic.com. Go over to our travel services page, and there is a general inquiry form that you can fill out, and you can tell Susan and Heather, I want to go to Sandals. I would love to take the family to beaches. The great thing is that there is something that happens every single week with Sandals. It's called the 777. And we haven't shared out a lot, but I was talking with Susan about it this afternoon. We always know about it, and we talk about it with clients who ask about it, but we've never really posted it generally. But I think we're gonna start doing that moving forward, especially on our website. Every week, Sandals chooses 7 room categories, and there's 15 here at Sandals St. Vincent. 15, yeah. They choose 7 room categories at 7 different resorts to give you 7% off. And every week they change what 7 categories and which 7 resorts they choose. So just randomly, you never know when the resort you want to go to and the room you want to stay in is going to get an automatic 7% off. Plus whatever other promotions or things may happen, we can take care of those as well. So if you're ever interested in moving forward with a Sandals or a beaches vacation, feel free to ask when you reach out to us, hey, what's the 777 right now? And right now, in addition to the 777, anyone who books a Sandals vacation with us that is at least 4, 5, or 6 nights or more will get an additional incentive by booking through us here at Travelmation. And it varies depending on which length of stay you're at. A minimum of $100 resort credit for spa services. Others are for 6 nights or more, you can get a free catamaran boat tour, a free, as for 2 people at Sandals, up to 5 people at beaches. You can get a complimentary 3-hour diving course that's up to a value of $280. Or you can choose an option that will give you a $100 resort credit, a $100 spa credit, and a $50 photo credit here at Sandals. So if you guys are interested, this additional incentive is only good for any bookings through Susan and myself here at Ear to Ear Magic through April 18th. So as your Travelmation travel agents, because I'm here today and this next few days, they're gonna have a little extra if you guys book through us before Friday. So that's on top of any other resort. So let us know if we guys can help you guys out. And thank you guys for the referrals. If you know someone who has talked about doing something like this and has always wanted to, we would love for you guys to pass them along to us and let us be a person who helps them make that happen. So How you doing, Ode to the Mouse? Good question, 3 strands. Internet use included. Basic internet is included. It's up to, I believe, 8 megabytes upload. So it's not the fastest, but it's good for non-streamers. If you're not doing YouTube streams and stuff like that, if you're just checking your email or uploading some pictures to social media, you should be fine. That basic is included at your resort charge. If you want to buy something more enhanced, there's one that allows you to choose either, I think $29.99 per day, so $30 per day, or $80 for your entire stay. Next up, the Jerk Shack. The Jerk Shack serves both lunch and now dinner. They used to only serve lunch, but now they open again in the evening. Jerk chicken. They have, here, well, let's go out and walk up to the menu. Hello, how are you? I'll show you guys the menu here. We have fish and foil. Yesterday was mahi mahi. Let's see if I can grab one of the menus here. Here we go. Here, oh, that smells good. Can we just stop and eat? I haven't had lunch today. I'm too busy working. Jerk chicken, jerk pork, Jamaican patties, beef or chicken, fish and foil. If you come here, guys, order the festival. That was good bread. That's good bread. Is it pronounced festival?
Yes, festival.
I was good. I was. It's nice and doughy. Yeah. My wife is gluten-free. She probably can't have it, but it has extra gluten. It's really chewy. It's nice. So it freaked out some people. Somebody got the roasted sweet potatoes. They are not red. They are not orange. They are white, and they are just as sweet as any sweet potato you've had before. And then, of course, the local beer. This is where they have in your rooms and everywhere else you can get. That's it. That's the menu. And when you order your sauces to go with your jerk chicken, you can either get the mild or the hot. I did post over on Patreon, I believe, a video of me having the Jamaican beef patty yesterday. It was so good. Oh, the seasoning on it was awesome. So Patreon, if anybody who missed it in the Patreon chat yesterday, go check it out, patreon.com/eatingyourmagic. I've been posting some videos just for you guys, for patrons this weekend. I'll continue to do that. And, we'll have I don't know, maybe we'll do an audio cast tonight, so you guys can come in and ask questions, and I'll just hang out with you guys a bit. You can join for free at Patreon, but if you love to support the channel, it's a great place to do it. Bloom Jamaican coffee. That's a coffee shop here that allows you to get your mochachinos, your espressos. You can get some boozy coffee as well. And I came in earlier today and got myself a mochachino. And so, that feels good in here. I'm live on YouTube. I was going to show everybody the desserts. So, how are you doing today? I came in earlier today and got myself a mochaccino made with Jamaican chocolate. They have the shoe buns, the pineapple macarons. I should have got one of these this morning, but I didn't. But I did get the red velvet cupcake. Nutella brownies, forest fruit slice. Oh, they have a lemon meringue. Can I have a lemon meringue? Sure, yes. I'm a big fan of lemon meringue. The lemon meringue, I missed that this morning. Along with that, they have an orange cake, a fruit cake, a coffee cake. Awesome. Thank you. That guys. I was not going to eat on this stream, but I can't help it. It looks too good. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Does anybody want to say hello too? Here, I've got the camera turned down because I didn't want to put the camera in your face, but I tell you what, they are so busy out there having fun at the pool. Nobody's in here enjoying the air conditioning and the treats. So this is like the best place to come in the afternoon. It really is. Thank you very much. You can also have ice cream with any of the toppings that you want.
Have a small screen, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of your way and let you choose. Enjoy. And then of course they have a full selection of coffees to choose from. You can get yourself an Americano, a cappuccino, a mochaccino, cafe latte, espressos, a cortado, a double bomb. You can get ice brewed. You can also choose between Irish, Mexican, Jamaican, and black pearl boozy drinks as well, with a little bit of alcohol added. And if you want something different, try the avocados. Just on YouTube. That way I can go back and watch it later.
I see on video.
Awesome, thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna stop for just a second and have a lemon meringue. I told myself I wasn't gonna eat. But you know what? Or hashtag always eating. You are at an all-inclusive resort. Everything's paid for already. So if you see a lemon meringue pie, look at this cute little guy right there. I'm gonna indulge. All right, here we go. It is so weird because I'm so used to wearing everything that says ear-to-ear magic on it. So when I am streaming, people can look at it, but I can't tell anybody who I am. No salesmanship here while you're on property. All right, lemon meringue. Where have you been the past 3 days? All right, let me see what you guys have. How you doing, Michelle Nichols? Michelle, I took a selfie this morning in the sunshine with my hat off. My transition glasses turned to black. It was my first selfie that I've taken since I've been on property. I have taken so many videos, so many pictures. And other than the lives on social media where I've just said hello to you guys quickly with a camera on me, I have taken 0 selfies. So this morning at 11 o'clock, I took my very first selfie since arriving here on Friday. I looked at it and for a brief moment I thought, hey, that's Mike. Of course it wasn't Mike. I can never be cool like Mike. Man, that is good. Small little pie, perfect. All right. About 3 strands. New glasses. These are my new glasses. Here's the problem. I'm still not adjusted to them yet. These are my new ones. New prescription. And things still don't quite look right. But my eyes gotta get used to them. So, I'm working on it. I can eat this whole thing. It's crazy. How you doing, Lori? You're in love from Gaston? Hey, no one doesn't like Gaston. No one can blame me. Though it's kind of hard to get him to love you back. That's the problem. I don't think Gaston loves anybody but himself. All right, I'm not gonna eat this whole thing. Dude, that was awesome. I might be grabbing one of those again. All right. If you guys are just joining us, we are live here at Sandals. Eating, and I told myself I wasn't. Over to my right. I dined here the first night. So glad that I did. Are you refilling the pool? Gatsu. Gatsu is our, it's not just sushi. It's sushi and Asian fusion. It is served only at dinner. You can dine outside. You can dine inside. And they are closed at the moment, getting ready for dinner. I dined here not once, but twice the first night I got here. Jeffrey is the general manager. And it was good food. It was good. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you guys joined us last Wednesday at Epcot, one of the things that Owen really wanted to try was the teppanyaki, the takonaki, the octopus balls. And we tried them over at Hanami. First time ever having them. He really enjoyed them. I enjoyed them too. But my real question was, is this how they taste when everybody else makes them? Guess what was on the starter menu here? Yep. I got here, I'm like, I have got to try these here and see how well Epcot did. And I gotta tell you, Epcot's version at Hanami is pretty good in comparison. These were still a little bit better. So I did have the octopus tonight, that first night, and I sent a picture to Owen, and I said, these are good, dude. Just a little bit better than what you had in Epcot, but these are good. So glad I got to try that. Tried several other sushi rolls, and also had something I never had. It was a chicken dish that is sort of one of their signatures, and a couple of their signature cocktails. Gatsu does not require reservations, but it is very busy. So show up early if you can. I don't know if these guys will be open. We'll see. I want to show. It's going to be very quiet in here. This is where I'm coming. This is the Three Jewels. This is one of their bars. One of their nicer bars in here as well. How you doing today? Live on YouTube. Thought I'd show off the place before I get busy tonight. Now, is this open all day or just at nighttime?
Just at nighttime.
I thought it was, but I thought I could slip in here and just kind of show everybody what it looks like without bothering anybody who's having their drinks. Yeah. Now, I have some friends who came in last night, and they said that you guys had them try the sunset.
Yes, definitely.
Is that something that I should come in and try this evening?
Yes, you can definitely come in and try.
86.4% alcohol.
84.5.
84.5. So the sunset, they said that they had it earlier in the evening and they still were burning.
That sounds good.
I told him, I said, it's called the sunset because this is how you end your day. Do you have it? Can I show them the bottle?
Oh, yes.
Let me show them the bottle so they can see. That way they can ask for it when they come in.
Once you take it and it takes you out, you're out.
I was told by the managers who were giving us tours that when we come in, we need to try the sunset. And look at that. Has anybody ever heard of sunset before? So I may have to pop in a little bit later tonight and try that out. They thought it was hilarious. I said, yeah, that's how you end your day, the sunset right there. Good, we'll see you guys later tonight then.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It is amazingly decored in here. I love the how everything looks. They have tastings in here as well. So it's a great space. How you guys doing? I'll walk around you guys. They won't even know you're here. Club area here, games to enjoy. As the gentleman says, they open tonight at 6 p.m. Oh, and by the way, this is something I still haven't learned. I've been here for 3 days. They drive on the left side of the road here. You know what that means? All the doors all the doors on the right side are locked. So I'm so used to grabbing on the right side. And no, they're all locked. But just like when you're driving your car, you know, you go in from the left. Another one of our bars, I believe there's 9 bars total all across the resort. So, all inclusive. The mood so hits you. You just walk up, ask what you want. These guys got you taken care of. How you doing today?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Lovely weather today. Thank you for setting it up for me. I know that was just perfect. So they have strawberry daiquiris, they have pina colada daiquiris. You can also ask for what they call for the Miami Vice. Combination of the two. And of course, it's got rum in it. So.
Team Georgia.
Before I take you out into where the rooms and some of the other spaces are going to be, I'm going to take you guys over to the beach house. The beach house is our on-property gift shop. We can get sundries as well, like if you need something that you may have forgotten, like sunscreen. You can all go into the beach house. It's open every day until, I believe, 9 p.m. So. See, I got the wrong side again. I need one of these hats. You know, Lori, it's nice that you don't, every time you walk out of a place, you get stuck into the gift shop. Next says the Miami Vice is one of my favorite drinks that we've ever had there in the Dominican Republic. Good afternoon, how are you? They have these polos over here. I'm very tempted. I would probably not even think twice about getting myself a polo. I got the white ones. Sandals St. Vincent. Or a darker navy. I don't know which one do you guys think? I could put one of these on and become an official tour guide for Sandals moving on. Nick, how long of a flight was it? I think it was just shy of 4 hours. 37 minutes in the air between Orlando and Miami, and Miami to here was less than 4 hours. It's kind of hard to tell, Nick, because they had a delay in getting us on the plane and getting going. It took, we were even on the runway for quite a bit waiting for clearance. So I may have to find something in here to get for the family and bring back for them. There are corksicles, t-shirts, swim shirts, spirit jerseys, kinds of tumblers in here. How you doing, Rob Law? This is a good time if you guys do have questions while I'm inside. I'm gonna have a little bit more visibility because the sun is not taking away from my chat space. Leo wants a magnet. All right, who else wants a magnet? Raise your hand. Makes for a long travel day away from the West Coast. You know, it would be curious, really, and honestly, if I'm ever after, what kind of flights you would have to do and how you would have to do it. But my biggest problem was that I had only had half an hour's sleep the entire night before, and I did not sleep on the flight before. And do you ever get so tired? And you're so tired that you cannot sleep? I know that sounds like it doesn't make sense, and it kind of is, but So I arrived here on Friday with very, very little sleep. I had only a biscuit to eat at the airport and a cookie on the flight. So I arrived here very tired, very hungry, and I had to sort of settle in. Is there an age requirement to stay at Sandals? Yes, Michelle. No one can check in unless they are 18. No exceptions. You know, we've seen people before from other travel agents say, well, I have a 17-year-old and they're very responsible and they make their beds and they're amazing. They're so, you know, doesn't matter. You have to be 18 years of age to check in. Now, if you want to include family, we would recommend going to a beaches resort, which allows people of all ages to come. But you do have to be 18 to come to Sandals. How you doing, T-Mac and Kat? Look at all this great Caribbean gear I could have just purchased if I just waited till I got here. I wouldn't have a fit, but if I had the budget to just come over here and buy all my beach gear, think about how many of these shirts. I mean, this would be, I would probably purchase a couple of these shirts just to wear on our Virgin Voyages cruise next month. Maybe the ones with red in them, you know? But these are Tommy Bahama. We all know what that means. But get a little bit of Bad Bunny over here as well. Now you can buy chips and candy and stuff like that for something extra, but I mean, everything else outside is included. So, you know, unless you just get the munchies and don't want to drink what's provided in your rooms or at the bars, you know, everything else is kind of covered. So, coffee mug. Is all the dining beach attire, or must you dress up? Great question, Sri. Most of the restaurants have what they call resort casual. Okay. Always get the wrong door. Resort casual. There's only one, I think, Butch's, that require you to dress up a little more formal. Not even that formal, just, you know, business attire, business casual. But resort casual is what most of the restaurants ask for. What does that mean? No swimsuits. You know, you can't come in with a swimsuit and no shirt on. You just want to dress up a little bit. So you don't have to worry about it. Now, that's not to say that a lot of people, like I said, around 5, 6 o'clock tonight, all of these pools are going to empty out. Nothing. It's like the place closes down. I'm like, what happened? When we got here on Friday, I thought, are they open? Is the only reason they invited us here is because it's closed? No, it's because at that point, everyone was going back to their rooms, and they were getting ready for the nighttime. So they get out of their swimsuits, and they would get on their resort gear. So it is very laid back. Don't worry about having to overdress or to impress anybody. So, how you doing? Did you need this bike?
No, we.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna slip right on by you if I may then. I thought maybe I'd stolen his bike, but you know, there are no bikes that are owned. It is a crap collection. I'm going to take you guys over to the fitness area and to the red lane. If I can do it without falling over. Now, I like pools, but I don't like all the heavy music. I don't like all the games. I don't want to hear bingo being called out all day long. That's when you enjoy the heart pool. This is the heart pool. It is the quiet pool. There are no music, no speakers blasting anything, and no games, no crazy things like that. So enjoy the heart pool. It's shaped like a heart. By the way, for those of us who have been riding with us on live streams for many years, this is only the second time ever in the course of our channel that we have live streamed while riding a bicycle. And apparently, for many people, the first time and the only other time we've done it was extremely funny. I don't know why it was funny to them. It was scary to me over the boardwalk. All right, welcome to Red Lane. This is our spa area. Now, I'm not going to take you guys in here, even though I probably could. But Red Lane has complimentary, say, hydrotherapy. Beautiful pools inside for you to go inside with water spouts. They have co-ed, or I should say not co-ed, but men and women's sauna and spas inside the locker rooms. You can also get with spa credits if you guys book with us over the next week. If you qualify for your booking and you get spa credit, you can get your hair done if you have it, like I don't. You can get your hair cut, braided, get your nails done, manicure, pedicure. All those are additional costs, but all the other services are complimentary. You can just come in and enjoy them. All right. Welcome to the chapel. And we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. You can, of course, have wedding services here at Sandals. These spaces generally fit about 65 people, and at this point they're only doing one wedding per day in each of the two chapels. I'll see if I can take you guys to the other chapel, and that is over by the water. It is actually over the ocean. How you doing today, Andrea? Happy Sunday. That's my bike. That's my bicycle. I was on a bicycle. That's why it was so shaky. Chris is biking. But no, if you or someone you know would love to have the craziest destination wedding, we can make that happen for you. How about divorce services? The only thing is though, Rob Lowe, is each room sleeps two and it's double occupancy. So depends on whether or not you're getting divorced before, during, or after. You might have to share a room. If you know someone who would love to renew their vows and would like to take advantage of the wedding services, we can definitely give you more information about that as well. How's everybody doing? If you're just popping in, not that one, but this one. can always reach out to us. And there is a form out there for a general inquiry. When you fill it out, just let Susan and Heather know that you're interested in coming to Sandals, or if it's family thing for beaches. And we can help you find the best resort for you, for your group. And if you want to have wedding services or follow renewals, we can take care of that too. How is everybody doing today? I could not go today without having a little bit of fun with you guys and bringing you directly to the resort live. I love vlogs. I love sharing stuff afterwards, but there's nothing like sharing it with you in the now. So thank you guys for sharing it. If you know someone, who would probably really benefit from a stay like this, you know, send them the video later. So hey, you know, I know you've seen a clip, you've seen website pictures, but this guy is actually taking us all over the resort. We'd love it if you guys would share out the stream to somebody else who would benefit from it. Michelle says Mike has always wanted a renewal in Hawaii. That sounds pretty amazing too. All right, let's take you guys into the fitness center. So far, the only fitness program I've been doing since I've gotten on site is fitness food in my mouth all day long, with all the inclusive places you can dine, trying all the fun things. Last night at Scrimshaw, which serves seafood, I had the conch fritters. I had the conch chowder. I had the scallops served with pickled peanuts, and I'm like, I don't know how you pickle a peanut, but I want to try that. All right, so if there are guests actually in here working out, we are not gonna linger, okay? You guys know it's respect of the guest, no matter where we're staying. But it looks like this place might be ours. Welcome to the fitness center here on Sandals. Plenty of cardio workout areas, headphones, apples, and water. I might actually take a little bit of water. I joked with Susan, I said, you know, we're at an all-inclusive resort. If we wanted to have like a stupid, silly thing where if somebody gave a PayPal, I would go up to one of the bars when we went there and they could tell me what I had to order. I didn't have to drink it all, but I had to at least try it. I realized I need to hydrate, but that's not the best way to do it, I promise you. Really good size gym area. Now, considering the fact at the front of the resort, and I haven't taken you guys there, and I probably won't because it's a little out of the way, they have full-size tennis courts and pickleball. So if you play pickleball, play tennis, that's just one of the many different ways that you can still get your exercise. Hey guys. David says, are you on vacation? I hope not. I have been working so hard. I mean, I have been having a good time, and I do love what I do, but I have been going nonstop and been passing out at nighttime, taking videos, going to training courses, having so many conversations, interviewing as many of the staff as I can to learn about what can be found and what can be enjoyed here. So yes and no, in a kind of different way. What a go into a pump, you are. That's right. Pretty soon I'm going to have to start training for my dopey, so I'll have to be starting on the treadmill over there. Joanna, are there things to do outside the resort? Access to the beach trails. Actually, there's quite a bit when it comes to that. Now keep in mind, this is an all-inclusive resort. So when you dine, when you go to the pool, when you go even to the spa, all of those things are included. When you decide to do something outside of the resort, as far as excursions, you will have to pay an additional fee. Whether it's going to the volcano, you can get a tour to there. You can go on hiking trails. Catamaran boat tours are going out every night. They have morning boat tours. Several of the agents last night went on a catamaran boat, 2.5 hour boat tour. They said they saw the most amazing thing, like flying fish in huge numbers jumping out of the water. There are tours to take you down to Kingstown, which is just about 25 minutes away down the road between us here and the airport. And you can get a little tour of Kingstown. So yes, there are lots of things to do outside, but it really depends on whether or not you would just want to enjoy the resort as it is, stay inside and just chill and relax, or do you want to go outside and explore? Part of me was really excited about the potential, possibility, the small potential. They told us as a Travelmation travel agent who's here to explore and to share, that if I did book a tour, they'd give me 20% off. I would love to take a volcano tour. I've never been to a volcano, or to go out to the hot springs that they have up and about. So yes, there's plenty of things to do outside of the resort. If you are the adventurous type and say, you know what, I want to go do something, I want to go see something, there is potential for that. Joseph, they can just put ear-to-ear magic right up there. Yeah, I don't know if somebody coming on vacation here would want to watch Walt Disney World. Maybe. All right, let me finish this water and we'll take you guys back out. I am hydrated. Recycle the bottles. And there are other fitness classes that are available. For today on Sunday, they have Pilates. They have the water fitness training, which I saw this morning. And they also have HIIT training. Couple stretching. The beach shred. So other things that are included with your stay here. Welcome in, guys. If you're just joining us in today's stream, we are live here at Sandals St. Vincent. Am I on vacation? Yes. Am I here to learn and to share with you guys as our community? Yes. So take you guys back on the bike. If I can, you know what? I didn't fall the first time. Can I do it again? If I fall down, are you guys gonna laugh at me for too long? I'm okay for just a little bit. Hey, we're on YouTube. If we do something stupid, it's fine for you guys to laugh at us. Raise your hand in the chat if you'd like to see one of the rooms. I'm going to take you guys over to the Garden Villas. It's no Walt Disney World, so if you're joining in and you're like, I want to ride pirates, the only pirates we have around here are the real Pirates of the Caribbean. Ain't no animatronics, my friends. These are all the garden villas. These garden villas are considered the club level up to butler status. If you're staying in one of these rooms, be assigned your own personal butler. to take care of your needs the entire time that you're here. You run out of room in the room, you call your butler, you get a new bottle. Your pillow's not fluffy enough. Can I get more pillows? Butler will take care of you. I'd like to have a little beach party. My wife and I would love to go sit at the beach at sunset. Can we have a bottle of champagne and a couple of chairs set up for us to enjoy some champagne on the beach for sunset? Your butler says, I got it taken care of. Butler service. It is amazing. It's hard to go home and not have butler service anymore. But if you guys would like to see inside a garden villa, let's go. These over here to my right are even above and beyond. The ones here to my right are of the beach view. Just beyond that, there is our beach. We'll take you guys over there in just a moment after our room tour. All of the villas here to my right have their own swimming pool, little plunge pool at the back of the property. They are immense inside. They are better than my first apartment. And I've got pictures and videos to share with you guys later, so. Good afternoon. Look how close we are to the beach. Trust me, the bikes are helpful if you want to do a lot of stuff moving around. Take them as you get them. You don't put your names on them. They're only yours until somebody else steals them. But that's how close we are to the beach. Look at that beautiful blue water. Okay, I wish Susan was here. Enjoy the afternoon over at the water. Go by the pool. They say it's hot here today. I don't find it to be hot at all. And this breeze is amazing. Look at the mountains on three sides of the resort. And it started raining last night, just after sunset. It was so little rain. It was like the rain wasn't even trying. It was such a light mist. It was so cool. It was very inviting. And during the daytime when that happens, even when it's not raining here long in this area, up into the mountains straight ahead of where I'm looking at right now, rainbows popping up on the regular. They picked the perfect place for rainbow views on the regular. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go check out a one-bedroom garden villa, shall we? Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? This is our own little street here. You guys want to come hang out with me in the villa tonight? We'll have our own party. And they ring the doorbell. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Lori loves the magic. So just to be clear, April is a great time to go. I have, now, I'm not saying that I haven't sweat a little bit, Lori, but it has not been uncomfortable. It has not been too hot. And I may have gotten my first suntan on my top of my feet in forever, being that we never wear sandals, or I never wear sandals in Orlando. Welcome to the Butler's Pantry. Why is it called the Butler's Pantry? Because here you have dining services as well as drink services and all kinds of things that are provided to you by your butler. And you may not necessarily want to be disturbed. You may be getting showered or ready for the evening, or you have ordered a special meal from your butler. You can simply close your door. the butler can come in and perform whatever prep work is required for your meal, your special request, your drinks, your cocktails, whichever. And you never have to worry about them feeling as though they are invading or in your room at the time. So Andrea, am I staying in one of the villas? This is my room. I'm taking you guys. So I will warn you, this room has been used. I do not know how bad it may be. This is not this is a used room, okay? This is actually my room. So there may be some things laying around. There may be a pair of socks or a dent in the bed where somebody's laid down for half an hour before they live streamed on YouTube. But this is my one bedroom garden villa. They always provide you your own mini bar. I don't know who, but somebody's gotten into my Johnny Walker Black and the Tito's vodka. For some reason, the Appleton Estate rum is still sealed. I need to talk to somebody about that. If at any time these are ever emptied, they are replaced the next day by housekeeping. You have your own coffee and tea setups if you wish, as well as a mini fridge with your own water, chilled white wine, chilled champagne bottle, your local beer, as we talked about before, and plenty of mixers, including Coke, Coke Zero, Sprite, orange juice, and fruit punch. If at any time you want something to be refilled or restocked, they will gladly do so. Matter of fact, a gentleman came by my room probably about 1 o'clock and asked what I would like. And I said, can I get some more Coke Zeros? And he set me up. Along with this red wine. So you've got red wine, you've got chilled white wine, you've got champagne, you've got rum, you've got vodka, you've got whiskey. You've got what you need if you like to enjoy a little bit of Caribbean bartending. So, let's see how bad I left it. Welcome to my villa. They do come down while everyone's out for dinner. They have a turn down service at night. So we'll come back from dinner and the bed will be remade and prepared for the evening. Nicola G, yes, that is included too. As part of the Butler Suites and the villas, all of this is included. There's no additional cost for this. It is included with the cost of your room. So if I wanted to have a bottle of red and a bottle of white wine every single night, no one would blink an eye. I may be blinking my eyes more than I would normally, but no. Bed is not made because, well, like I said, I came in before the stream and I just laid down for a bit and cooled off for about half an hour. Plenty of outlets. Every single room here on property has a king size bed. That's it. No more, no less. If you want to stay here, it is double occupancy. You have to have somebody to stay with you. Doesn't have to be your spouse. Doesn't have to be your boyfriend and your girlfriend. It doesn't have to be anybody but your mom or your friend or your girlfriend for a girls trip or your best college bud. But it is 2 people and no more and no less in each room. So if you're looking, you're like, well, we've got 4 of us. My kids are older. They will be required to have their own room. And I love the fact, I know this seems silly, but have you guys ever stayed at a place and you're like, I just want to charge my phone. There are international European outlets. There are United States outlets. There are USB-Cs, USBs on each side, and several places located elsewhere. Air conditioners everywhere. I've been very comfortable the entire time. You can open your blinds. I have them open during the day because I love the natural light. At nighttime, easily to close them, and it becomes very quiet, dark, and private inside. I will turn on a few other lights just in case, though. Closet area. Again, excuse my use of the space. There is a place to sit down for a vanity, full-size mirror to check out things. Make sure you look okay before you head out. Robes. Yes, you have your spa robes. Your own room safe. And cabinets. I like to unpack, so. Greg, if you need to do laundry, can that be done? I'm sure it can be. I've not been prepared to do that. I have everything that I need to last the week. But I'm sure that they do have laundry services. I'll have to ask and find out about that specifically for this resort. Not a lot in my closet at the moment. Extra pillows, extra blankets. And more air conditioning. All right, let's check out the bath, shall we? Little sitting area. Hi guys. Toiletry room. Door closes. Double vanity. I only need one, I'm by myself. Susan is back home. She is taking care of things as well. She is not only doing travel work like I am. She went to go on a celebrity boat tour yesterday, and she's doing another boat tour tomorrow. So, as well as getting Owen to the Magic Kingdom for our Monday stream. So hope you guys will watch Owen tomorrow. His mom and his dad will both be working and out and going and doing stuff. So Owen will be completely on his own. So the moderators in here and the Magic crew can take care of him as he brings you guys Magic Kingdom Monday by himself. They do consider this to be St. Vincent Grenadines, yes. Exactly. Joseph, not sure if I missed, are there places that clean clothes? I'm sure you can request those. I have not experienced that, but I'll see if I can find out exactly what that scenario would be, Joseph. Our bath, we do have ourselves a full-size tub. You've got yourself a shower, wand, a shower on the wall, and a waterfall. And by the way, patrons, I did find it. If you guys know, if you were in the patron chat, if you guys follow us over on Patreon, I did find it. It's really well hidden. It really is. It's not my fault. But you're not really a shower room. It's really, you have this one glass divider. That's it. Very open. You walk in, you shower, you walk in, you make yourself a bath. You've got some amazing products to use while you're in the shower. They're all red lane, like with the spa services we showed you earlier. And a little bath fizzy for later on in the tub. And you're like, you know what, this is all cool and everything, but I am in the Caribbean. I don't want to bathe inside. That's so meh. I want to bathe outside. I want to go outside on the lanai. Raise your hand in the chat if you've ever wanted to shower or take a bath outside. Let's go out on the lanai and check it out. I have my own patio here in the garden villas. Always lock it and then forget how to open it back up. They do have trees for privacy. I have my own lounging chair and my own bathtub. I want to bathe outside. And Susan's like, how do you do that? Well, if you want some more privacy, you simply just close the curtains. Grab a bath towel from inside, from your closet, and fix your bath outside, and you can sit and bathe. That's luxury right there. There's your tranquility tub. Now, there are tranquility tubs in many of the categories. There are 15, count them, 15 categories of rooms here at Sandals St. Vincent. And the swim up rooms that we showed you earlier also have a tranquility tub. Nick says, I grew up with an outside shower here at the Jersey Shore. What was the question, FM? FM Ever After says, I'm filling out an online form. Is there an existing client option? I'm lazy and lots of information to fill out. If you guys are an existing client, we can incorporate that already. So you don't have to put in all of your personal information if you already have you in our client database. So no, we've got majority of that stuff. I don't believe you need to fill it out again. We can just incorporate it in there. The thing is, all of that information, we want to make sure we have at hand, because at one point or other, in reserving and getting you guys into places, we want to make sure that that space contains the data that we need in a pinch to help you if something ever comes into play. So, but if we've got you as an existing clientele, I think that should be fine. I will relay that and let Susan be the final to determine, but I think that should be okay. Any questions about our garden villa? Lori says, where is this form again? We have done something new this year to make it easier and to make sure we always have access. In the past, if you guys have contacted us through sending us emails, back in the day, people would try to contact us through email. They would try to send us DMs over on Instagram, things like that. And then what ended up happening is things will get lost. People would, send us a direct message and it would not get sent to us because they had never contacted us before, or an email was sent and somehow it went to a spam folder. So we're now doing everything through our website. Go to ear-to-earmagic.com. It allows us to take those travel services forms and put them into our customer database. And that way everything can be saved. And make sure that we can stay on top of every bit of your travel needs. So go to ear-to-earmagic.com, go to the travel services page. There are 4 forms there. There's one for Disney, one for Universal, one for cruising, and one for general inquiry. And fill in as much information as you can about where and when and how you'd like to travel so that we can get the best quote available for you guys. And if you are interested in coming and doing a Sandals, sorry, there's all these Diet Coke Zeros in there, or Coke Zeros in there just for me. I had to take one. If you are interested in Sandals, here's the great thing. Not only can we get you any of the current promotional items that may be available, matter of fact, This room right here is part of their 777, which means if you were to book this particular room right now, it is 7% off. Every week, 7 rooms at 7 resorts get 7% off. And every Wednesday, they change it out and change to a new 777. So the great thing is you can take advantage of that deal. In addition to that, if you do 4 nights, 5 nights, or 6 nights or more, and you book before Friday, April 18th, we will be putting those in back to Sandals. And because I'm on this trip now, we will get an additional incentive for you guys. If it's 4 or 5 nights, we can get you a $100 resort credit at the spa, the Red Lane Spa. Get your hair done, get your nails done, get a couples massage. Or if you're staying 6 nights or more, we can get you a choice of, I believe it's 4 different incentives, starting at $250 resorts credit, a $250 total between resort credit, spa credit, and $50 photo package. If you're coming to Sandals, we can get you a 3-hour certification scuba course if you're going to interested in doing some scuba diving. If you are going to Jamaica or the Turks and Caicos, you can get a complimentary catamaran tour for 2. And you can also use it in a few different options. So we'll get with you guys and tack on what we can to save you a little bit of money and a little bit of incentive for letting us be a part of it as your Travelmation travel agent. So thank you guys for filling out the forms. We hope you guys can get some good information, and we can help you get booked and enjoy a Sandals vacation. But if you think I'm signing off, I haven't even shown you half of the resort yet. Who wants to go back to, I want to take you guys back over to the ocean. We want to show you guys where some of the other resort restaurants are. And I'm going to show you the most lavish and the most exclusive rooms here on property. So let's go on out. Man, all-inclusive is really nice. Before I head back out to the sunshine, any other questions directly for me? I mean, if not, the mods can help answer, Susan can help answer, but I just want to make sure if you guys had any specific questions for me. Nicola G, how do you remember all this info? It's because, as I know people watch the streams and go, this goofy guy, all he does is ride roller coasters. All he does is eat. Hashtag always eating. It's extremely important for us as travel agents to know this information so that when our clients contact us, we can put what they tell us, where they want to go, when they want to go, and attach it to the promotions that are available. We do not represent Sandals. We do not represent Disney, Universal, Royal Caribbean, Virgin Voyages, Disney Cruise Line. We represent you as our clientele. So yes, we would like to help them as a business for travel, but our goal and why we do what we do is to help you get the best out of your vacation. So Nicola G, I love it when we can do this kind of stuff and make sure that we have that information in here so that helps you in your wallet. I do know that last night, Heather, AKA Baby Dove, was able to go through and modify some Disney vacation reservations. People who had booked with us previously, new promotions have come out. And if you guys don't know this, if you book early with us at Disney and a new promotion comes out down the way and it is applicable to your reservation, we go back through and we make sure you get the best deal. And Heather told us last night that she found not 1, but 2 reservations in which she moved the promotions or moved promotions onto an existing reservation, and their balances came down somewhere around $1,000 each. That is a win for you. That's a win for us. And that's why we love to do it that way. So we try to remember as much as we can, Nicola G, because it makes a difference in your vacations. And that's where we want to stay. So gotta love it. Let's get back out. If you guys are watching today, if you haven't done so already, give us a thumbs up. because we don't get a lot of people watching sometimes when we're not at Disney World. No, we're not at Pirates of the Caribbean. We are in the Caribbean. And we need you guys to hit the thumbs up and share out the stream. Let somebody else know what's going on. And if they would love to enjoy a sandals or beach vacation, we hope that this will be very informative for them. So, jump on it, jump on it. All right, serious. Note to self, nobody's watching this to see Chris dance. We are in the Caribbean. Yes, I like to ride Pirates of the Caribbean. I'd rather be in the Caribbean. So let's take you guys on in further into the resort. I want to show you some of the other restaurants that are available. I have not had lunch yet, so I may have to see what else is still available for me to grab after today's live stream. And then I want to take you guys to see, though I can't take you guys inside, I want to show you where the most exclusive rooms are available here at Sandals St. Vincent. Get it with me, Houston. Look, my bike is still there. I didn't think that would last long. All right, I should have checked to see how my battery was doing on my camera before I left. I do want to show you guys this. I'm going to get a little sand on my feet before we go further into the resort. I will not show you much of this. I do not want to invade anybody's privacy. That's not how I roll. But walking out onto this, can you imagine a beach where you don't have to fight for space? There are plenty of beach chairs for everybody. And it's so quiet and relaxing. And this is our beach area. This is my favorite thing that I mentioned to you guys, the garden villas with the butler suites. I'm gonna do a quick pan over here, guys. Every single one of these on this little row over here up to my left has a beach view out of the back of their villas and their own plunge pools, their own swimming pools, just for them. So you don't want to go and swim in the big pool, get your own pool. It's like one up from being the swim up. And they have not only one, but two tranquility bathtubs. I've got more photos and videos to show you of that room. They even have their own media room, a special room with their own couches and chairs and a large screen television outside of their bedroom. So if you were just watching and going, oh my gosh, Chris, that room you're in is so extravagant, it doesn't even hit the top of the scales, guys. Like I said, we got 15 different room categories here. You guys want to go shopping with us? Come to Sandals. It's like picking a pair of shoes. You got so many different options. All right, we're moving into some of our eatery spaces here. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing today?
How are you?
You're in the shade.
It feels good.
It does, the breeze is amazing. I love it. Over here, we've got our island routes. This is where you can get your excursions taken care of. And off to my left is a moro, which is your green bowls, your salads. I had a Jamaican jerk chicken Cobb salad there yesterday for lunch. And next to it is Isola, which is a pizza place. Now they're open for lunch. They close down for a couple hours and then they reopen for dinner. I haven't had the pizza yet, but you know, I still got time.
Hey.
How's it going?
What's up, man?
What are you doing?
Eating.
Ice cream? Eating?
Affogato.
Always eating.
Affogato.
Hey, I'm live on YouTube.
Are you
Would you like to show everybody what you're
I'd
eating?
love to.
All right, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Aaron, and currently I'm having an affogato right here by the sea. If you've never had one,
It almost sounds like something I tell you can't say on my family
I
friendly channel.
know it's
You
delicious.
said what?
It's an affogato. No, I didn't call you that. So
It's
vanilla,
ice cream.
ice cream, shot of espresso, and then brownie bites on top.
Gee whiz, dude.
I know.
I mean,
it's
are you
amazing.
gonna get a nap afterwards?
No, I'm waiting on my pizza to be done.
Which flavor did you get?
The pizza,
Yeah,
half meat lovers and half jerk chicken.
I want to try the jerk chicken.
It sounds really
I was
good.
gonna do it, and then I got in there and I ordered myself a jerk chicken Cobb salad instead.
Oh man, you're being good.
And I don't know if I was
you.
good. It was a good salad, and she sat there and made it and all chopped it up, and I was like, "That's amazing."
It looked really good, but I went with the pizza.
Yeah. Well, I said one thing I haven't had yet is the pizza. So
We
we've
have
been,
dinner reservations if you want to join us. I heard you might join.
I was gonna say, I know you guys we were talking about it. I haven't eaten there yet. We showed everybody the whole setup of the family style. So if I can join you guys tonight, that'd be awesome.
8:30.
Looking forward. I'll be there at 8:30.
Sounds good,
I've
man.
heard the sauces and all the spices. I cannot
I've heard
wait.
it's amazing.
I'm a sauce guy.
I am too.
You can give me one protein and 7 sauces, and to me, it's like 7 different
Right on.
meals.
I know it is.
It is. It's just like I can just go to town on it.
I agree.
I'll see you guys at 8:30.
Sounds good.
If you're still hungry.
I'll make room. I'll make room.
Hey, believe me, there's always room for more, right?
Always.
Thanks, Eric. I'm going to join them tonight booking at the family style. And I might get myself an affogato later as well. Over here at Crema. Crema is your ice cream station. It is really busy in here at the moment. But I might pop you in here anyway. Thank you. Thank you. We've got our ice cream station. We've got coffee. Coconut orange biscotti. Chocolate coconut shell. Welcome in, Gibson's Explorer. Hello, Jen. No, you can just get coffee. You can get coffee made here. You can get coffee drinks. You can get your ice cream. Today they have golden apple sherbet, which was not here the other day. Cookies and cream, vanilla, chocolate, and they can take care of you. I like to come in here at night and get myself a little milkshake. And you can also get yourself a boozy concoction if you want. You can get Mexican, you can get Jamaican, you can get Americano. And last night I got an Irish. So I will let them have their coffee. This is Crema. Coffee and ice cream. I actually came in last night and the lovely woman in there who's actually working right now. We had a great conversation. It was later on in the night and everybody else just sort of started winding down, and I said, I need an Irish a drink, and she's like, you want it hot or cold? And we had some great conversations, and it's a lot of fun. This is our parasol. Another pool, one of our pools on property. The one thing I like about this pool is it is an infinity pool. There's actually 2 pools, Crescent here. The one I like over off to the side. It's almost hard to tell that it's a pool there because it is what they call a horizon pool. It just kind of ends where it is. And if you're sitting far enough down, it looks like you're looking directly off into the water, and it's hard to tell where the pool ends and the ocean begins. They have servers out here the entire time bringing you food. You want something, they'll bring it to you. They'll go get it. You want something to drink? They got 9 bars to get it from. They'll bring it to you. And an easy walk in from the beach. here's the thing, it's not a humongous beach. It doesn't have to be. This resort at this moment, we have been told, is at 92% capacity. It is almost completely booked, guys. And yet I want you guys to notice, they got plenty of space. Nobody's crowding, no one's fighting for chairs. It is so nice. Here is another one of the back entrances. This is a garden view villa. Notice the pool is right there. They have their own little dip pool. They don't even have to go to the beach. I love infinity pools. Because when you're in the pool and you're looking out toward the water, to the beach, it almost feels like you're in the ocean. All right, over to my left and directly in front of us, other restaurants that are available in here. 9 different places to dine here on property. Sora serves both breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I had breakfast there yesterday and today, served buffet style, and the sauteed cabbage was my favorite yesterday. And I was actually upset that they didn't have it again this morning because it was just so good. I've never had sauteed cabbage for breakfast. It was amazing. Again, resort casual is your dress code for Sora. You have outside tables pretty much at every restaurant. Over to my right, Scrimshaw Seafood. When they say you see food, you eat it. Scrimshaw serves both breakfast until 11 a.m., in which I almost came over this morning to get a crab cake Benedict, but I instead came over with some others and dined at Sora. I had dinner here last night. Conch fritters, conch chowder. I had the scallops and popcorn shrimp. And if my mother is watching, yes, Mom, I had the popcorn shrimp and they were delicious. Over here is Butch's, the Island Chop House. Now, if you are going to be staying here on property, we highly recommend you get yourself a reservation as soon as you can for Butch's. You cannot dine here without a reservation. It's the hardest place to get a dinner reservation for, because it's the only one that's required as a reservation. And yes, you will have to follow dress code to enjoy the steakhouse. But I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to eat here before we head out. But up and to my left is the Parasol Cafe. There is a bar inside as well as walk-up food. Now, I hadn't thought about this until now, but you know, I can't see much of the chat. So if you guys are coming in questions and I haven't answered them or if I'm not responding, guys, I'm not trying to ignore you. It's because of this beautiful Caribbean sun. I cannot see the screen. So if there's anyone who's asked a question, or if you've donated a PayPal today and I did not sing the PayPal song, I am sorry. I will come back if I need to and make it up to you. So mods or Susan or anyone else, I do not have a way of verifying anything like that. So later on when we get back into our dark space, if I need to say thank you to somebody, we do appreciate it. We don't ever require or ask for donations, but we do put them to good use when you guys make them available to us. And I know that Owen will be using whatever you guys provide today and share with you guys the Magic Kingdom with him tomorrow. So I hope you guys will join him tomorrow on Magic Kingdom Monday. All right, now I'm going to take you to see the most exclusive rooms on property. I don't even know if you can call them rooms, guys. I don't think that's the right word. There are only 8 of these available. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm live on YouTube to
Okay.
show off this,
Wonderful.
but did somebody lose their flippers?
Well, apparently the entire snorkel team.
So I've never snorkeled before, but if I come back for another Sandals vacation, you guys will teach me if
Yes,
I
we
sign
can
up for a
teach you.
course?
Yes, we can.
All right, so even if I'm terrible.
If you're terrible, we have the patience and the time.
Oh, that's more than I have, so that's awesome.
That's awesome.
So they can do, we were talking about the fact that you guys have certification courses for diving,
Yes, we do.
for snorkeling as well, and all kinds of other water things that you can do on property.
We also offer SLUA at Sandals St. Vincent. So you can become party certified in your dive certification, open water, advanced rescue, dive master. You can do all that here at Sandals St. Vincent. And you can do scuba, snorkeling, and we have a lot of water sports activities that you see going
So
on.
I'm showing them
across
all of the resort property, but I can't show them that. But I'm glad I ran into you guys. So you can tell them all about it. Believe me, you don't want me taking this down for snorkeling anyway.
Oh, no.
I tell you what, it won't work. It just never works. So thank you.
What you can do, you could pass by the dive aquatic center.
I was gonna say, where is the dive center? We can show them.
Right over in
Is
the
it
corner.
in the corner right over there?
Yes.
If you pass there, we have some stuff in the shop, which is very nice to see.
Okay, cool. And can I access it? We'll come back through and just take that path over by the beach.
Yes.
Well, I'll have to take them over there and check it out then. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Now, if you're wanting the best room on property, you can do swim up, yes. You can get ocean view, yes. How about over the ocean? Your room and property will be over the water. You want to get into the ocean? Forget about jumping into a pool. You're jumping straight from the back of your room into the ocean itself. So Jill, and if you're like thinking, Jill's always wanted an over the water beach house to stay in on vacation. These are gonna be highly sought after, but check that out. Those are awesome. These are amazing. Now, unfortunately, we did not get the tour. This is the only rooms that we did not get the tour yesterday because they're all occupied. And we heard that a family was actually checking out today, and we're crossing our fingers that they're going to contact me later and say, hey, we cleaned up the room. We're gonna let you see it. I hope, cross our fingers, that I'll get to go inside and see one of these in person. And I can share with you guys in a reel or a video later. So. Over the Water Chapel. If you guys were with us at the beginning of today's stream, I was taking you guys into our first chapel area. This is our second chapel. If you have an upcoming wedding and would like to do a destination wedding that will be remembered for the rest of your life, vow renewals. This is a place you can do it. Yesterday evening, someone was getting married here in the chapel. I was sitting right over there having myself a little snack, looking at the beautiful mountains here of St. Vincent, and all of a sudden everybody started clapping. And I'm like, what just happened? What's going on? And our wedding couple was leaving the chapel and walking down the plank here. And everyone at the resort stopped and started clapping as they were coming out. So, I did it, Susan. I walked over. Check that out. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sandals St. Vincent. You know, I can take pictures all day long. I can make videos all day long. I can edit. I can make perspectives happen. As someone in social media, we can make a pearl out of a pig's ear. But I'm live. There's no editing. There's no filters. I hope that you guys hanging out today have enjoyed the resort tour. There's so many things we just barely touched upon. But something about doing something live like this allows you to see what it really is. No editing techniques, no making things look shiny there. Oh, the breeze is amazing. Well, before I close out for today, mods, did I miss any questions? Is there anything that I didn't get a chance to pay attention to or share with everybody? Please let me know. I don't want anyone to feel like they ask a question I didn't get the answer. And if that did happen, guys, if you're watching either live today and you asked something and I didn't see or respond to, or if you're watching in replay and you're like, I would really like to know this, feel free to leave a comment after today's live stream. We can go back and see them. We get notifications when comments are made. And if you have a question, we can respond to them. I'm so grateful for YouTube and our Magic Coup community that allows us to experience things like this. And even if I'm so many miles away from my normal home, that I can still share the experience with you guys. So thank you for coming in today, for being a part of our stream. As always, if there's anything we can do to help you with any of your travel needs, whether it's Sandals, beaches, Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Universal Studios, Epic Universe, Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Virgin Voyages, anything else, we hope that you guys will take the time to reach out to us at ear-to-earmagic.com, over our travel services page, and simply let us know how we can be a part of your travel experience without charging you any fees for being your travel advisor. We can help you guys find the perfect way to experience your destination, and having someone there to answer questions and to make sure it all goes well. A little bit of stress taken away, and hopefully a more magical experience wherever that might be. Are there hammocks anywhere? You know what? I have not seen a single hammock. So, not a single hammock. Now that I think about it, that is kind of weird. A little rare. Well, the big thing is, this is an all-inclusive resort, guys. What does that mean? Well, it means that they're here to take care of you no matter what. So, let's see. Hi, sir. Can I get a Miami Vice?
Miami Vice, sure.
Yes.
With alcohol?
You know what? I don't think I should have it without alcohol. It needs to be with alcohol, right?
I had to ask.
Thank you.
How was your day?
That was great.
Did you go?
No, I've been exploring the resort. I'm live on YouTube now. We spent the last couple hours just showing everybody everything they can exist. And I said before I close out, I felt like I need to get a drink. to show that, you know, that's the heart of the all-inclusiveness. Without thinking about it, like, wait, do I have money on me? Can I afford to have another drink? No. You just walk up and it's done. It's taken care of. So, did you go on one of the excursions today? No? You got on the beach at the pool? And you don't regret a single part of it, do you?
No, the best day.
There you go.
I like to hear that.
The best day.
Awesome. Thank you so very much,
You're
sir.
welcome. Oh, I'm on video too?
You are. Would you like to?
I don't know. Anything.
We're live on YouTube.
I'm just going with it. You're welcome. But enjoy.
Making it happy. Thank you very much. And hey, to everybody, toast. There we are.
Cheers.
To Sandals. Cheers. And guys, thank you so very much for spending the past couple hours with us here at Sandals. We hope that you guys has a blessed, wonderful afternoon. And don't forget, tomorrow, Owen will be taking you guys live back into the Magic Kingdom for Magic Kingdom Monday. So from all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, we hope you guys have a great afternoon. Thank you guys for letting us bring you the Sandals with us this afternoon. And until next time, remember, share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment, and if you're at an all-inclusive resort, share a drink. To the health, to the prosperity, to all that we do in our community. Take care of each other, guys, and we'll see you in the parks. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.